What is going on, everyone? Luca Rosano here, back with another video, and I am back for my mini break away from YouTube. It was the first time in over 2 years that I decided to take a little time off YouTube. I think I was gone for like a week and a half. I want to thank everybody who reached out, just letting me know that I can take as long as I wanted to, and I appreciate the patience, but it's great to be back on the mic and doing this. I'm excited to do today's video. And yeah, I got a chance to recharge the batteries a little bit as I got a lot of content planned for all of you. So I hope you're all ready. A couple of programming notes at the top here before we get into today's video. Number one, I got a Kyle Lowry jersey that is being shipped to me right now. I'm replacing this Kawhi Leonard jersey with Kyle Lowry's Raptors jersey. Yes, I'm retiring his jersey on this YouTube channel, as we know the Raptors are going to do the same very soon. Number two, I got a brand new edition of Luca on the Street coming out sometime this weekend. I'm going to try to get it out for Saturday afternoon, if not Sunday afternoon at the very latest. I got a special segment planned and prepared for all of you. And number three, yes, I did catch a little bit of Summer League, and I just got to start by saying this. Delano Banton looks pretty darn good, and you know who else looks pretty darn good? Scotty Barnes, who's looking like a future star for the Toronto Raptors, and I had to come back here on this channel and do a video dedicated to him. So we are going to talk about Scotty Barnes and get into some of the things that we have seen from him so far. Before we get into it, guys, do me a solid favor. Drop a like on the video because it's been a while and you've all missed me, right? Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you aren't new. Plus, turn on those post notifications. And go and follow me on social media if you aren't already. That's Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And lastly, consider becoming a channel member today by hitting that join button. Scotty Barnes. He has looked really good for the Raptors, guys. And he did sit out Tuesday's finale of Summer League for the Toronto Raptors. But he only needed 4 games to give fans a good tease as to why the Raptors took him 4th overall. In 4 games during the NBA Summer League, Scotty Barnes averaged 15.5 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. Scotty Barnes only really had 1 off game and had 2 really good outings. The first one was the Raptors Summer League opener, and in the game against the Hornets last Saturday. Statistically, Barnes' debut was his best as he went off for 18 points and 10 rebounds and 5 assists in that contest. But his more impactful performance came in that fun game against the Hornets when he scored 10 of his 23 points in the 4th quarter while playing smothering defense, which helped spark a big comeback for the Raptors and allowed them to steal the game away from the Hornets in what was a very wild and entertaining final minute of play. Patrick Mutombo, love saying his name, had this to say about Scotty Barnes. You can see his talent. He's talented with a lot of potential. I love his desire to win. I love his willingness to listen and to say, my bad, or encourage his teammates. There's a lot of work to do with him, but it's exciting to see the potential that he has. And the first thing that stands out to me when I see Scotty Barnes play is his built body. I mean, this dude is a specimen. He stands at 6'8". He has a wingspan longer than 7 feet, has huge hands, and is freakishly athletic. He looks like he can already defend multiple positions, and there's no reason to think that he can't instantly step into an NBA game and make an immediate impact, especially as a defender. Now, the other thing that I really like about Scotty Barnes is, you know, this guy is a good teammate. So many people have already spoken highly about Barnes' character and how good of a teammate he actually is. I mean, the dude did not want to take off his Raptors draft hat after he got drafted. That should tell you that he wants to be here and that he wants to be around this group of players. And this is what Jalen Suggs had to say, who was the projected pick for the Raptors and somebody who I did think the Raptors were going to select before they swerved us all. He said, Scotty's infectious. He's someone you want to be around. He cracks jokes off the court, but on the court, he's super serious. It makes you want to run with him. And we've seen this already. I mean, he seems like such a jolly guy, but as soon as he steps onto that court, you could tell the game face immediately comes on. Before we continue with this video, guys, I do want to say that today's video is brought to you by Manscaped. I mean, what's a Luca Rosano video without a little Manscaped promo, right? And summer's here, and I know you guys are ready to unveil those beach bodies. So our friends over at Manscaped just launched their 4th generation performance package, which includes the Lawn Mower 4.0. I've been using this a lot this summer. Complement your summer bod with a trim from the leaders in male grooming. The sun is shining and calling your name, fellas. Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and enjoy the rest of your summer and beyond by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with my promo code LUCA3. That is 20% off plus free shipping if you use my promo code LUCA3 over at manscaped.com. It's a win-win situation. Manscaped has been incredibly kind to me in this channel. Go support them. It would be greatly appreciated. And your balls will thank you. Now, the only knock on Barnes so far is that his three-point shot has appeared to have come as advertised. It's not very good. In the 4 games he played, he was just 3 for 11 from three-point range, and mechanically, it doesn't look all that bad, but he still needs to work on his outside shooting a ton. But his confidence is there at least, which makes you think that he's going to put in the work to try and improve his shooting. He said this, "I feel like I'm a better shooter than my numbers say I am." Barnes told Yahoo Sports, "My upper body shooting mechanics were good, but it was fixing my lower body from the hips and the legs. I'm just getting tons and tons of reps in until I feel comfortable like it's second nature." So that's a really good response from Barnes in light of his poor shooting thus far. Overall, Barnes was very impressive for the Raptors in Summer League. And I mean, he has a lot of good things going for him, which makes fans super excited about him. I mean, you look on Twitter, you look online, a lot of people are raving about Scotty Barnes. He does look like he has the tools, minus the shot, to become a very good NBA player for the Toronto Raptors, and he does have star potential. I mean, recently, David Thorpe, who's been making headlines of True Hoop, said this about Barnes: "If you redrafted right now, I could not tell you that no way he wouldn't go number 1. And Thorpe went on to say many other positive things about Scotty Barnes. He seems to think that Barnes is going to be an all-defensive player, is a future all-star with superstar potential. And this was in another interview he did on Yahoo Sports Canada. So Barnes has a lot going for him, and he is going to be a solid player and a solid fit on this Raptors team. I mean, you look at this Raptors team, they got so many guys who are just long and guys who can defend very well. That's going to be the backbone of this team. And while many of us, including myself, were initially shocked by this pick, that doesn't mean this is not going to end up being a good pick for the Raptors. And this could very well be a pick that we all look back on and say, thank goodness the Raptors did what they did by swerving us all and taking Scotty Barnes instead of Jalen Suggs. I do still think Jalen Suggs is going to be very good for Orlando. I'm a big fan of his game. But Scotty Barnes, he could also be one of those guys that you look back on and say, wow, did this guy ever become a good player or what? So there's a lot of excitement right now with not only Barnes, but this Raptors team. Obviously, this Raptors team is in a new era, a new chapter with Kyle Lowry gone and a lot of youngsters, a lot of guys with solid potential on this team. And this is going to be an exciting season. I'm interested to see what happens. I know a lot of people are writing the Raptors off, but I wouldn't. I think this is going to be a season where not only Scotty Barnes, but the Raptors do turn a lot of heads. And I'm going to get into more about whether I think this is a playoff team and where I see the Raptors finishing in other future videos. But in today's video, I just wanted to highlight the excitement and the star potential that I see in Scotty Barnes. And I think he's going to do a lot of good things for this Raptors team. And I cannot wait to see this Raptors team back here in Toronto and, you know, playing live and seeing a guy like Barnes and how he can immediately create an impact for this squad. So nothing but high praise for Barnes, and I've just been impressed from what I've seen from him so far. Obviously, there's going to be some growing pains along the way. Obviously, there's going to be some ups and downs, but this is still going to be a very, very interesting rookie season for him. What do you think of Scotty Barnes, guys? Do you see star potential in him? How good do you think he can become? If there's an NBA player you would compare him to already, who would that be? Let me know all that and more in the comment section down below. Again, please like this video if you haven't already. It does help the algorithm a ton. Subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff, and be on the lookout for future videos from your boy, Luca Rosano. Like I said, I will have a brand new Luke on the Streeter coming up this weekend, so you definitely don't want to miss that. That's it for me, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be great and stay blessed. Peace out.